Now you can listen to Wine and Dine Radio while shopping at the grocery store or your neighborhood wine merchant. Wine and Dine Radio can be heard using your wireless internet on your cell phone. You're listening to iWineRadio. iWineRadio is a production of Food Tastes Better with Wine on the web at iWineRadio.com. Hey guys, I thank you for listening to iWineRadio, and we are still the only wine channel on iTunes Radio. If you go look under iTunes radio icon and scroll down to News and Talk Directory, and it's listed alphabetically, click on that and the stream comes up immediately. iWineRadio.com, where you can find links to individual guests. And if anyone's interested in advertising or becoming an underwriter or sponsor, please contact us at iWineRadio.com. We really, really appreciate your support. The more support we get, the more conversations I can have with fascinating people around the world, including you. If you have a story to tell that you'd like to share on iWine Radio, go to iWineRadio.com and contact us, and we'll go from there.
Hey there, this is Christophe Smith with Titus Vineyards, inviting you to watch Harvest live at harvestnapavalley.com.
We are going to share with you a really cool opportunity. Anyone from around the world will be able to catch this wave. The Napa vintners just announced that they're going to be doing some video of a live harvest in Napa, September 24th through the 28th. Social media brings Crush to viewers in real synchronous time. And joining us today on Wine and Dine is Christophe Smith, who is talking to us from Yountville. Christophe Smith is with or of Titus Vineyards, Dirt on the Vine, Network Neighborhood, and Napa Valley Vintners. And this is quite fascinating, and I'm always blown away, Christophe, by the power of social media now. It brings everybody together, and nobody has to get on a plane, and everybody can still experience except the smells.
Yeah, I really found it something else, because I'm not originally from Napa Valley, but when I moved out this way, was just amazed at how many people came to wine country and wanted to be a part of this magical thing called harvest around the fall time in Napa Valley and all over in North America. Of course, harvest is going on, Napa Valley being one of the premier spots in the world. I essentially looked at that and said, you can't cram as many people into this valley that want to be a part of this. So took it upon myself to figure out a way to share it with everyone.
Okay, so talk to us about the nitty-gritty of this. You're going to have broadcasts from 5 different Napa Valley vineyards, and there's a Ustream chat room via Twitter. Talk to us about all the details here.
Sure. Yeah, the details are fun, and without technology, we would not be able to achieve this. The landscape of this actually is much different than it is when we started this five years ago. This year, really teaming up with the Napa Valley Vintners Association, we're able to showcase 5 separate AVAs. One AVA, this is their first year harvesting as an American viticulture area approved by the TTB. We are going to webcast at 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time from each winery for an hour. And this essentially is going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at harvest without even having to buy a plane ticket, book a hotel, or have to worry about any of those expenses. You can do it on the subway. You could do it at home. If you're at your office, I suggest you might want to work, but if you can, turn on your live stream. Certainly check us out.
Yeah. So viewers are going to be going to what, harvestnapavalley.com?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
all the
go on.
But I was going to say all the harvest action is definitely being funneled in by the vintners. They're doing a great job. The Napa Valley vintners of showcasing harvest in video and stills and blog posts and really giving the interested enophile a really up-to-date view of what the 2012 harvest is going to be. And I can tell you from being here on the ground that it's going to be great.
So when they go to harvestnapavalley.com, they will be able to choose the Ustream chat or via Twitter using hashtag HL12.
That's correct. HL12 is something we'll be monitoring. So essentially, we will be our own mobile satellite truck doing live feeds from the vineyard, and we'll be monitoring that hashtag HL12 as well as monitoring the Ustream chat and over Twitter. So anyone that wants to pose a question, whether you're watching right there or not, even if you're not watching and you want to have something answered by one of your favorite vintners that happens to be talking that day, toss in the hashtag, we'll answer the question, and then you can go back and watch it later.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so do people have to choose one of the wineries over the other, or can they set up like 5 different streams on their desktop and watch what's going on in 5 different wineries, 5 different AVAs?
Yeah, each winery is actually dedicated to their own day. So it's going on for each one of those 5 days. One AVA is being showcased at each day across the stream. Okay.
I was wondering how you were going to be in 5 places at once.
I sometimes wonder that myself.
Okay, so mention the name of the wineries that are going to be that have graciously agreed to host this.
We're really excited about this year's lineup. This year will be Trinchero Family Estates, Newton Vineyard, St. Supri Vineyards, Kubasan Estate Wines, and Palmaz Vineyard. And for those of you that need the geographical location, the following AVAs are tied to those wineries, and that's St. Helena AVA, Spring Mountain AVA, Rutherford AVA, Carneros AVA, and Coombsville AVA, which is the newest AVA in Napa Valley.
Okay. I was thinking Calistoga, but Coombs. Okay. Wow. Now, after this is all said and done and it's recorded, will people who can't get away from their job or near a computer to watch the live stream, can they watch it asynchronously after the fact from harvestnapavalley.com?
Absolutely. Through the player that will be posted on harvestnapavalley.com, that player will allow you to jump into the archives that are being hosted on the Ustream site, which is simply ustream.tv/harvestlive.
Oh, cool. Okay. Now, the crazy thing that just occurred to me is if someone has a different video player on their computer, would that be able to work with what you have set up, or do they have to use the proprietary player that you have at Harvest Napa Valley and this Ustream?
Sure. The player is going out over Ustream, and the code for that player can be embedded. They can do all sorts of stuff with that video code.
Okay.
As far as their player goes, it works across multiple platforms.
Okay.
In fact, Ustream even has an app for Android and iPhone and iPad. So if you wanted to, you could download the app and have the channel being directly pumped to your iPhone or iPad.
I was wondering about that. If people could be they could be anywhere walking down the street and be watching it.
Well, if they're watching it walking down the street, just pay attention to the cars around you.
Yeah. Oh, man, it seems like a lot of people are getting in trouble with that, walking into things. Okay, can you please talk to us about Titus Vineyards?
Sure. Titus Vineyards is located in the St. Helena AVA. It's a small family-owned operation. I'm one of 2 employees there. Eric Titus and Philip Titus are the 2 brothers that are proprietary, second generation to that property. Philip Titus is our winemaker, and Eric Titus is our vineyard manager and general manager. Philip Titus has been around the block. He's been the winemaker at Chapelet for over 22 years now.
Oh, yeah.
He is also consulting for William Harrison as well as Hill Family, makes the wine for Sonoma Loeb. So he's no stranger to the wine world. And Eric came on board in 1997 to take over farming for his father and has built the brand ever since to the 10,000 case production wine that we are.
Christophe, real quick, Dirt on the Vine. This is obviously has to be your name, Dirt on the Vine and Network Neighborhood.
Yeah, Dirt on the Vine is the umbrella to Harvest Live and a number of other projects that I'm working on and putting together. And with my associate, David Gowdy, who is Network Neighborhood, which he's since dissolved, and the secret of what that new name will be is coming out soon. However, Network Neighborhood is just where we're at for now.
Okay.
But we're currently getting the Dirt on the Vine site together to showcase the different projects that we're doing that have an enological viewpoint.
Oh, so we have to pick up this conversation in the future when you have that all put together for public viewing, okay?
Absolutely.
Well, Christophe Smith, this has been wonderful. I thank you very much, and thank you, Terry Hall, and thank you, Julie, over at Napa Valley Vintners, to put this all together for me on such quick notice.
Cheers, Lynn.
We will have links up for you to learn more and enjoy. You're listening to Wine and Dine. Thank you. Have a delicious weekend.
Thanks, Lynn. Cheers. Have a great one.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Now you can listen to Wine and Dine Radio while shopping at the grocery store or your neighborhood wine merchant. Wine and Dine Radio can be heard using your wireless internet on your cell phone. You're listening to iWineRadio. iWineRadio is a production of Food Tastes Better with Wine on the web at iWineRadio.com. Hey guys, I thank you for listening to iWineRadio, and we are still the only wine channel on iTunes Radio. If you go look under iTunes radio icon and scroll down to News and Talk Directory, and it's listed alphabetically, click on that and the stream comes up immediately. iWineRadio.com, where you can find links to individual guests. And if anyone's interested in advertising or becoming an underwriter or sponsor, please contact us at iWineRadio.com. We really, really appreciate your support. The more support we get, the more conversations I can have with fascinating people around the world, including you. If you have a story to tell that you'd like to share on iWineRadio, go to iWineRadio.com and contact us, and we'll go from there.